Hello, welcome back to Other Fellas. This is another episode that is going to be a shopping guide. I'm Adam.
I'm Nicholas.
And
if you've been watching by now, you guys know we aren't really a brand Bond show.
No, this is as close as we're going to get. We did the Christmas items and did a shopping guide
shows aren't just for Christmas.
Yeah. And now we did our 60th anniversary episode and the things that are coming up for that. We talked a little bit about the products, but last week there's a new product that kind of like the $33,000 lighter peaked with
gold, James.
Yeah. One thing about the lighter, I don't think we mentioned in the episode of the Christmas one, is there's 7. And if you didn't get number 1 or number 7, it's not very cool. Like, oh, you got 3. Womp. Been a lot cooler if it was number 1 or number 7. Yeah.
And we know at least someone who probably got at least one of them, and it's like, we hope you got number 7.
Oh yeah, one would hope. Or they sent that to like Daniel Craig or something as a gift.
I was gonna say, I mean, one had to go to Craig, one had to go to Broccoli, and one had to go to Michael, so there's 4 left.
Right. Yeah. Well, congratulations, you got number 4.
Well, okay, I take it back. Maybe one went to Jeffrey Wright. Wait, no, because it's not even go Felix Leiter. What am I saying? One definitely did not go to Felix. Anyway,
but speaking of expensive products, the 007 website just came out with some new stuff. And there we go. I think I'm screen sharing. Great. But I can't get to the tab because there it is.
Hey, this is live TV show. We'll just edit a quick edit. We'll do a quick edit.
Oh, sure. Pretty normal stuff. It's just the normal website. Let's go to the store. And here is the new products. There's a hat line
from Lock & Co.
Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, like, I haven't done too much research on these, but $1,000 bowler hat, because the bowler hat is really making a comeback. It's the new thing.
Listen, John Steed, he's having a moment. Ralph Fiennes going to do it again. No, he's not.
I will say that John Steed wore a derby.
That is very true. I apologies as a spy nerd. I feel like I just destroyed myself here.
The top hat is well, it's the best one. Top hat. Yes. And for all of your Goldfinger role play, you too can have an Odd Job hat.
I've been a Bond fan, a big one, for about a decade now, and I don't think I've met anyone who is sartorially influenced or jealous of Art Goldfinger. I take that back. I believe 1 or 2 of the hosts of Kill James Bond loved his fit in the golf scene.
Yeah, and that's
they have weird taste in fit. I love the show, but yeah. But
this is fine. This is a hat.
Yeah. Well,
they're not showing a person. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So this is,
and that looks okay. That looks like if you are Jason Statham in a Guy Ritchie film.
Yeah, totally.
Or Guy Ritchie. But no, let's stop for a second. So Lock & Co., from what I understand, successful, well-known haberdashers, I believe. People who make hats in London. Team up to make this. That's great. My question is, are their hats so iconic to Bond that this is oh God, they finally made this? And also, why? But only from 2 movies. 3 hats, 2 from Goldfinger, 1 from Majesty's.
Right. And not a single one that Bond threw onto the coat rack.
Yeah. None of these are Bond's hats either.
No, not a single one of Bond's hats. Like, not even the little fedora that he wears on the golf course.
Which, probably put better given recent trends.
I mean, this could just be the first wave of this, but
and if it is, we'll eat crow. But it's an odd thing.
I just don't see how this is going to get anyone crazy about the 60th anniversary. Also, we've said it before in the Christmas episode, like, Bond fans are notoriously hard to shop for. The merch isn't everywhere. The merch isn't widely available. So your friends and relatives are going to go to the 007 website and they're going to see this and they're going to be like, what? And I got to say, to talk about like the way that they really wax poetic in trying to make you feel like this particularly wool comes from a rare sheep founded by King Philip II of Spain.
And now I'm watching The Kingsman again as they talk about the fine wool, but helps them identify the big bad. Spoilers. Well, and my question is also, again, some of the styles, the bowler hat having a comeback, like you said. Flat caps, who's wearing that? And also this one you have up, the Vincenzo,
I think this
the Andalusian fedora.
Awesome.
It looks amazing. But the style of it, not many people wear, as far as I know. Hats aren't really, as far as I know, widespread of a thing. And how do I say this politely? Not all of us are Dana Rig. So
no, but I will say, like, I see, I mean, I'm in Portland, you're in LA. Like, I see this all the time.
Yeah.
This is a look. Big time. In fact, I'm gonna show you something.
He's bought one, friend.
I just thought of this, and like, I'm gonna embarrass myself, and I don't really care. I stole it off the head of my assistant. She had a hat like this. We were out of karaoke, and it's my Tinder profile picture. So,
people in Portland. Other fellows host. That's the photo.
Yeah. So, I mean, I see it. It's just in, and I think it looks great.
Yeah. Of all of these, the Tracy one is the best one, in my opinion.
Right. It's just that, no.
Yeah. Like, you need to be basically in white tie in tails to wear this hat.
This guy looks like he learned what a tuxedo was from a cartoon. Like,
yeah, what's up with that tie?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just it's all bad.
So I'm just gonna reiterate what I said before, what we've said before. If you bought this, if you have, reach out to us. We want to hear why. We want to see you with the hat.
I want to see a review. I want to see if this rare wool is really all that.
You can be the other fellow on the other fellas. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Some stuff, we gave the store a lot of grief in our Christmas episode.
Right.
And we'd say pretty rightly. Some stuff, price range, we kind of get. Barton Pereira doing these sunglasses, I can understand. There are a bunch of alternatives, but that's a brand.
I don't particularly dig the 007 logos just like on its sleeve, basically.
It's better than the Michael Kors bag for random 007.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit more hidden.
I was going through the store ahead of this episode, and there were a few pieces that surprised me, and of the new releases. I saw that they had a relatively cheap little golden bullet from Scaramanga.
Oh yeah.
You know what? That is a good one. I want to say also some of the new pieces, such as the playing cards. Sorry, not the playing cards. The money chips and cards from Dr. No. Lovely. You know what? I apologize to the store for some of my past comments. There's some nice things. Yeah, the casino plaques.
This tarot card, so you too can recreate sexual assault. That is that. This is mess.
Yeah, live and let die. Not age well.
I mean, I think
that's
honestly,
a great
like,
piece.
I know you're gonna catch grief either way, but I think the ethical thing to have done is not include like the shitload of lovers cards, because it's like not a part of the movie that it's aged well at all. But a tarot deck's a tarot deck. Like, my sister does tarot, and that's an easy gift for me to buy her, is like a new tarot deck. Like, they came out with Neil Gaiman's The Sandman tarot deck. Bought that for her for her last birthday. Like, I would totally get her this, but probably like save the lover cards and like keep them as like happy birthday, and or use them as bookmarks.
That'd be very cool. But no, the Dr. No plaques. I think you remember pretty well at the height of the whole like poker trend when Casino came out and Mystery Texas Hold'em, they had the Bond, casino gift things. So like hotcakes, your dad's everywhere. But like, this is a nice little touch. You have a modern, gambling thing, and I will give them that is pretty good for Dr. No plaques. Cool, classic, fine.
Easter.
Okay, the dots. We gotta talk Hey, what is this? The Defender thing.
It's a toy car. It's the 60th anniversary on it. Yeah.
How much is a toy car?
I don't know.
It doesn't say. Let's oof.
Take home your own mini Bond Defender with the no time to drive Land Rover keyring. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Well, that's 25, I think, if I'm doing my pound to dollar conversion, right?
That's not terrible for. That's fine.
No. Oh, you saw reduction no luggage, right?
Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
That is actually really cool. And if
I like that.
If anybody wants to, put Adam in my face and make an Other Fellows edition and gift it to us, or just hold on to it as weird fandom stuff, do it.
I love this. This is hokey but fun and very subtle.
And it's if you know,
it looks like, to any non-Bond fan, it's just very like mod. Let's see what else we got. A bullet.
Yeah, like again, the bullet, 40 pounds recreation, perfectly done. I think that is the kind of.
It's not like it's like real.
Wait, it's actual solid.
It fits a barrel. I don't think you should fire that.
If it has gunpowder, I'd be really worried.
I doubt that.
Well, I
doubt
it's
like
detail.
a real bullet, but like it is. I thought is it a little bit bigger, a little more of a display piece, but guess not.
Somebody is absolutely taking that for their home armory, no question.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so we were saying the luggage is nice, but
like what is it?
24,000 pounds.
Wait, 2,400. So that's probably about $5,000.
It's nice. It's got that Marie spine.
Does it have gold sovereigns in it to like soften the blow? My
Probably
God.
not.
It's only on one side. The dot's only on one side. This is stupid and I hate it. Why it has dots on one side? I'm paying $5,000. Again, some 007 merchandise is truly baffling.
Yeah. Well, it's again, it's the 60th anniversary. Things like the gun, the bullet, affordable, relatively, instantly recognizable, cool, accessible. NY Disco Volante shirt. Again, if you know, you know, all good.
Yeah, that's
the plaques, the tarot cards, 100 pounds. We get it. That is a piece you can sell, you can gift. Cool for the 60th. It's new. We was not there when we did this for Christmas, and we
now this has nothing to it. This is just blue.
And it's so the dots added 500 pounds to the price.
Well, naturally. Oh, it has this in the middle. All right.
We're very discerning.
So when you open it up,
luggage,
like, oh yeah, that's 007.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bond, yes. Now pay attention, 007. Here you have an ordinary suitcase.
Here you have an ordinary suitcase.
That would be
that's
2,000 pounds.
Ordinary. Doesn't blow up or shoot anything or have a knife come
Not really
out
in the exploding pen business anymore.
No, they really don't. It'd be a lot cooler if they did.
Yeah, we really got to do a Q episode at some point.
I know, man. But
yeah, it's just
to that end, like one thing that I haven't talked about, I wanted to review it for the site. I got full on influencered by the Bond community, and during the Christmas sale, I bought the Octopussy Harrington from Oliver Brown.
Cool jacket in the movie. You watched recently?
It went on my body, and like almost like a quick change on Saturday Night Live, came off, went back in the box, and went right back. I have never been so disappointed in what is considered a luxury product. It's like they went to Old Navy and disguised a normal, just regular budget Harrington, and just put it in a box and put a tiny little 007 on it. I was supremely, like, devastatingly disappointed. It was $300 sale price. It's like, I think it was $525 not sale price.
I think so, yeah.
And I mean, nothing again. I mean, I have my cap is an Ola Bar Brown, which I got like for $20 on another online sale. But it's when you buy like these types of items, like you feel it. Like if you spend that kind of money on like a suit jacket or like a winter jacket or a pair of pants, like you feel like, okay, this is gonna last forever. This is gonna age well, take a beating. This was cheap shit. I mean, just awful. And we make fun of Ola Brown. My friends and I do, because like I would show them, look at these swim shorts. They're like $350 swim trunks. Cool.
And they have the and like, they have Dr. No picture on them.
Yeah, and like I get it. I get luxury brands, but with that, like you could feel the poor quality.
Yeah, I mean, the idea of the stuff too is, I've heard from people who actually have been able to buy the Barber jacket from Skyfall. Those things last for years. You just have to re-wax it. That's great.
I have a wool Barber jacket that I got, totally not Bond related, totally just got it as a gift a long time ago. It is still my primary winter jacket. I mean, that thing is going to last forever, and it fits unbelievably well.
I buy some Bond clothes from Magnolia Clothiers. They do replicas of movie stuff.
Yeah.
We Bond. This Casino Royale polo, rugby polo. That I have another one. I have the cardigan from Quantum of Solace. Had it for a decade. Fits great still, takes care of itself. I don't wear it too often. I live in Los Angeles.
Right.
But you want these things to feel good, to last, and to, not be regrets.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah. I mean, it's what it's Bond. It looks cool. It's just a bummer. And so when it comes to
fight an exiled Afghan prince, and then while riding a balloon to return it.
Yeah, right. I wish.
That'd be cool.
So it's like when I see these big ticket items, I'm worried. I'm like, well, that's not Eon's fault, it's not Eon's fault, but it's just like the roll the dice with luxury stuff. It's like, you're gonna spend $2,500 or $5,000 on a Dr. No suitcase, like, is it true?
You wanted to take a beating and keep going.
Yeah. The $1,000 bowler hat or a flat cap, like, is it great?
Because there are people who are going to buy it, there's no question. Like, the Bond
sure.
community, we know this. We know people who may be watching this, people who are friends, are
Yeah,
for this. And if you do, that's great. People who want to go all in on Bond, that is fantastic. Our concern is just simply, are you just spending your money, or are you actually getting something back?
Yeah, because it's not going to deter me from doing it again, but buying it, what I would consider an investment piece and it totally backfiring, was really disappointing. So,
but
also this totally aside, this, I gotta say, I'm gonna get all of my Ola Brown out. There was a time when, so I bought the A View to a Kill.
Mm-hmm.
Sent it back before, totally different reason. It just didn't fit good. I went on their website because I just found out the brand. I had just heard of them through one of the YouTube channels, and I considered them like, oh, they look pretty independent. I'd never heard of them, so maybe they're just like an independent small business. And I wrote them like very like sincerely. I was like, hey, I really love this View to a Kill thing. View to Kill is my favorite movie in the world, but times are tough. I'm hard up. Like, do you guys have sales? And the mortal sin I made, I was like, do you guys do sales or accept offers on, like, if you have gently used, if these people send it back, like, do you guys, have like a, lightly damaged or something like that, which, some clothing brands do that. They wrote me back saying, why don't you have your mother buy you a gift card? I mean, that is some serious British snark. But man, I was like,
oof.
Oh man.
That's why I just don't shop luxury brands.
Right? Yeah.
I keep looking at Sunspell every few months, and
like, just to balance it out, the OB Concierge has been great on me returning the Octopussy Harrington. So they're super cool. Maybe we'll try again.
If anybody, any brand in particular, possibly Ola Brown, possibly Sunspell, Anybody. Want to do a little sponsorship, a little influencer deal? I'm not saying we'll sell out, but
well, like, clearly I'm not gonna just blindly love everything. You'll get honest reviews from people who really want to spend the money. That want that investment.
There's only so many Bond things for us, and we want them. We really
do.
Exactly.
Like,
I want those sunglasses. I'm not paying them money for it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, that's the thing. Like, there's only so many things and so many fans. And if you want to make it easier for people to be fans, well, make more movies.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. It's the 60th. Tell us some stuff. But also make it accessible. Make the merch accessible. Like, I guarantee people want it. I guarantee it.
I'll just using like Star Wars as an example. Like, you can go to Target and like load up on Star Wars stuff. And if you want the investment pieces, if you want that stuff, it's also there. But right now it just sort of feels like it's really, really expensive investment stuff, or kind of nothing.
I mean, listen, Omega, nice. Aston Martin, nice. We get those cost money. But
but that's also the allure of the character. That's also like, we go see Bond, so we see all that stuff, like the nice suits, you know.
A move both equally sleazy and also cool is when Pierce Brosnan put up a bottle of Bollinger inside of the Aston Martin.
Oh yeah, it's like
class.
Bond has all of those things, and like, it'd be cool if I just owned one of them. You know, if I just had one like good Tom Ford suit, or got that really nice watch, and like that's the thing I got.
Easy smiles, expensive watches. But
again, that's kind of a good segue into the other thing we're going to talk about. When it comes to Bond merch, sometimes the best ways, if you want to do something right, you got to do it yourself. And there are many, many, many artisans and fans that create awesome stuff, whether they are like prop replicas, posters, artwork. I have 3 t-shirts next to me here. Like, one came from the really great show Thunderballs Radio, which they have like tons and tons of shirts that they make to support their website, and like just something really subtle. Like,
that is like, you wore that in another episode.
I wore it in one,
with a bunch of messages. Where can I get it directed by John Glenn shirt?
Yeah, and it's in the wash, but I have a Lewis Gilbert one. And they did. Can
I get a Peter Hunt one?
I want to leave Tom Horton.
I love Secret Majesties.
Oh, the Guy Hamilton's the other one. So the guys that did the most.
Although Terrence Young, man.
I think they'll do them all eventually. Like, because like I got the John Glenn one, and then like a week later the Lewis Gilbert one, and I was like, and honestly, if I had to choose between the two to buy first, it would have been the Lewis Gilbert. I'm a big fan of his overall. And then had some real fun a couple months ago on Redbubble. And like, Redbubble is like, you can get anything on anything, but I just sort of keep it to
look at this.
Like art prints or coffee mugs, phone cases. Mine's not Bond related, but Spaceballs, nice. Phone case.
The phone case. On that note, sorry, 1 second. For a later piece, after I almost knocked over my computer. Like I mentioned, it's another thing, not on Redbubble, but we mentioned before, SAS training gear, unaffiliated with Eon, might be a martini mug, fantastic, looks cool in No Time to Die font. Just had to mention that because it is one of my favorite Bond collector pieces, and it's not from a movie.
Hell yeah.
You gotta love it. Come on, it's Bond.
This one came off of Redbubble. My favorite Bond movie is View to Kill for its silliness, but come on, how fun is that?
I found a computer indispensable.
Eon would never. And
they should.
Last but not least, and I wore this. Now, speaking of Bond events, I didn't get any pictures because obviously you weren't allowed to. But here in Portland, about a month ago, there was a James Bond themed night at a strip club.
Adam lives the most exciting life. Friends.
Oh man, they thought the whole staff making fun of me the whole time. It was like I had this grin from ear to ear because I'm just like, watching girls do pole tricks while like the world is not enough. Like they were playing them all, man. They played the John Barry part of the Attack on Fort Knox. Like the DJ was like, and it was one of the girls' birthdays. So like it was like her idea. So like her and the DJ, they're doing deep cuts. And I'm just like, this is not your birthday. It's my birthday. And this is the shirt I wore to that one. A good old Roger.
I believe for your eyes only based on the outfit.
Yeah. Like,
I hate that I know these things sometimes.
I do feel that like the Bond merch world needs to need to go to like more independent sources. Yeah. And I feel like, I mean, I don't know how you feel about it ethically, but I don't think it makes that big a dent in money Eon would make. It's very much just fans making stuff for other fans.
There's really good fan-made content, and I'm constantly blown away by some of the stuff I see. You know, we've talked about him before, but Sean Longmore's art is
beautiful,
out of this world. And I was tipped off by it had been James Bond Lifestyle who shared this, but there's this amazing Etsy artist, Razurmik Bartnik, jamesbond.com.pl. I am sorry, I cannot pronounce Polish names, and I'm sorry. However, this artist on Etsy has the most amazing posters for Our Majesty's Secret Service, for No Time to Die, for Dr. No and Moonraker. It is just stunning. It is classic. It's a little bit of that like solid base meets modern interpretations, and I had to stop myself the other day from just buying all of them. Like I'm not a huge spending guy, and I was like, oh, I need these. I'm running out of all space for art. But
I had a little too much fun at Sean Longmore when like, his Etsy's is taking a little bit of break right now, but his work is just unbelievable. We have 6 minutes. I don't know why Zoom is asking me to upgrade when they haven't for 2 years, but we'll go until they kick us off. 6 minutes, James.
Okay, that actually means free.
No, this one's 6.
Buy me a pineapple.
But yeah, like I really feel like why not? And you know,
yeah, they're really cool people making really cool stuff out there who are fans, for fans. You know, you have your higher end stuff like Magnolia Clothiers, which is, you know, as far as I know, unlicensed, and keep going, guys. You're doing great work. Mm-hmm. You have Royale Filmware, which is actually relatively affordable alternative to some of these big brands. You have that on one end, and you have these amazing Etsy and Redbubble artists at the bottom. And I see stuff like that, and it gets me excited as a Bond fan, because I know I'm not getting the Aston Martin. I know an Omega is outside my price range. But then I see what people are making, and I'm like, oh, I can get that, and that's awesome. And that's a design I'm not going to get from a 007 store where they have like the bad square like print on a random shirt, when it's just like blended into a shirt. Like Thunderballs and SS Train Gear have like the perfectly designed t-shirts.
Right.
We need more of that. And if you're making that, thank you, and keep doing it.
Totally, please. And like, and they just keep getting better because the cuts just keep getting deeper. And
when you see an Osato Industries shirt, it's like, who but us would know that?
Yeah, Slumber Incorporated, like funeral home. Come on, like, thank you, Thunderballs. Like,
keep doing
and
it.
Also, you know, these artists, you know, Eon's, they're human beings, so when they're gonna see these artists, and like, I can totally see some of the people that make the prints like get offered gigs, if not from Eon and Bond, but like if they see this guy's Etsy store is really great and he's using licensed stuff, but I mean, he is really good with licensed stuff. And I'm in fact with I think with Sean Longmore, I've seen that. I think he's like designing like book covers, and
I think so too, which is like good. Like you would ask my wish for things from for the 60th, have Eon get the fan, you know, talent in, because people want to do it. People are doing it. Why not?
And if you work, like, I mean, I work in production, but like, you know, working in advertising and those things, like I need new artists. So people come and ask us all the time. I need new draftsmen. I need to, like, who do you got? I'm like, there are lots of people who are making really cool shit, and I only notice them because they're part of the Bond community, you know? So
yeah. And that's just, I mean, again, we're not buying those hats. I'm going to guess neither one of us are going to buy those free hats.
no,
Nice.
but on Redbubble, I might buy this as a shower curtain because I can do that.
Okay, so if you've responded to Adam's Tinder on Portland, do not be surprised if in the bathroom is a shower curtain featuring Roger Moore.
Is a Max Zorin bedspread. You
Please tell
can
me
do
you're
it.
kidding.
You can
Please
do
Tell
it.
me you're kidding.
No, I'm not. You can make that happen.
Yeah, but you don't have that right now.
No, I do not have that. I do not have that. But when I'm bored, at my desk sometimes at work, I'm texting one of my friends, and we try to out cringe each other on things that we make on Redbubble. It's like, what if you had this, but it was your phone case? So what if you had this and it was, your bed? Like Alien Day, I threatened to send him an Alien 3 complete bed sheet set. So you get talking with me online, and I start to know what you like. You might get some really weird gifts. So
he's a great friend. Trust me. But we really can't top that at that point.
Right.
But again, if you're buying the stuff, if you're also confused by some of these items in the store, or if you're making cool art yourself and you just want us to share it, we will.
Oh, please
reach out to us. Please.
Yeah.
Hit us up on Instagram. Him, me, the show, other fellas 007.
I want to see what you guys make on Redbubble.
Please.
There's just the artwork, and then you put it on anything you want. So
yeah,
please.
And if you're making awesome prints
creative,
like the ones I mentioned, don't tell. Oh, actually, tell me. But I may have to impulse. I'll be at my desk, wavering, hitting buy or not.
Yeah,
money, art. But and that is why we're always gonna keep buying stuff.
Merchandising.
Where real money for the movie is made.
Exactly. This was fun. I love doing these episodes. Till next time, I'm Adam.
I'm Nicholas.
We'll see you later.